A very good morning to one and all. Today we are going to talk about Chinese technology, science and medicine. Technical advances from China. In 1947, Joseph Needham, the physician and scholar of the history of Chinese science and technology, gave a lecture on science and society in ancient China. It was the start of a major effort to study the origins and influence of Chinese technology and science in the world history. In addition to establishing his medical career and practice, Needham devoted much of his life to an undertaking of the study of ancient and pre-modern Chinese science and technology. Because of this initiative, we now know a great deal about the advances in technology, engineering, science and medicine during all periods of Chinese history. Invention number 1. Paper making and the use of paper. Paper making went through 3 steps: selecting and separating and then washing the raw materials, cooking and stirring the fibers, pounding, separating and drying the paper fibers in a mold. The invention of paper greatly helped the spread of literature and literacy, making books more convenient to use and cheaper. Paper was so highly valued in ancient China that it was used to pay tribute and taxes to the state. Invention number 2. Block printing. Woodblock printing or block printing is a technique for printing text, images or patterns used widely throughout East Asia and originating in China. The invention of blocks of type that could be used to repeat printing of words, individual letters and seals was developed in China using wooden blocks. The wooden blocks could be used to print on paper, silk or other materials. The development of printing allowed Chinese officials to make important documents. It helped in military terms and lots of others. Also during 930 to 940, the Chinese were depressed because of war and poverty. So when they invented printing, it made some of them happier because books could be printed and read. Invention number 3. Movable type. The Chinese started using movable type for printing books in 1040 CE. They carved a single word into a block, then put the blocks together to make a book. First artisans made blanks out of blocks of wood. Another group carved the works out of the wood blocks. The blocks with words were placed in sorting trays. Finally, the blocks were taken from the sorting trays to form the text of a book or document. Invention number 4. Making ceramic. The making of ceramic pottery is an ancient type of technology. To make a ceramic pot, artisans first retrieved clay from the earth. They stirred and mixed the clay with water until it was the right consistency to use. The clay was shaped on a wheel. Most pots were painted and glazed to produce color and a shiny coating. Finally, the pots were heated at high temperature in a furnace to melt the glaze and produce a strong and beautiful pot. Ancient people attached the word pottery to their discovery and used it to create various vessels and tools to improve the quality of life. Over the course of thousands of years, they became dominant ways in people's daily life, used to cook, to store things and to hold cuisine or waters as dishes. Invention number 5. A silk reading machine. Silk was one of the most valuable goods on the world market for many centuries. The Chinese were the first to develop elaborate spindles for home weaving and later for industrial production. With the development of the silk industry, the weaving of silk into fabrics became more elaborate. In the classical Chinese silk reeling machine, the operator rotates the main reel with the crank and pulley. In modern times, the reeling machine is powered by electricity using a driving belt. It became a staple source of income for small farmers, and as weaving techniques improved, the reputation of Chinese silk spread so that it became highly desired across the empires of the ancient world. Thank you for watching my video.